All right, hello everyone. Thank you very much for sticking with us, and then thanks to the chat rooms. And I can see all of your names: Lido Rangers, PR Fun 2002, Luis Killer, Aaron French, Joker Extreme. Thank you very much. All right, so we are continuing our live stream here at the last day of Power Mothicon 2016. Well, we only have 4 hours left. So, that's unbelievable. It's just so fast, everything. Okay, so it's a very last day, and I like to try to invite as much as our friends to our temporary studio here at the CSTOYS booth. And so the next guest is that we didn't know each other for 3-4 years or something like that. Through the Power Mothicons we know each other. And I'd like to introduce that to you, and here is the one and only Easy Lighter. All right, there you go. All right.
How you doing?
Doing okay.
It's great to see you. Hey, chat. Hey, guys.
All right.
Great to see you.
All right, thank you. I hope that my audio is okay. 1 second.
How's mine?
Yeah, I'm checking that. Oh, there you go. Okay.
Are we good?
Yeah.
I can scale it back if I...
Oh no, I think my mixer has a little issues, and I still have the kind of scratch sounds. 今大丈夫でしょうか？マキ君、今音声どう？音飛びしてる。今も？
We good?
Yeah, one second. Sounds like our scratching sound is getting that. Okay.
My bad luck.
Okay. no. It's that this is we have the very much issue with this one, so don't worry. I think it's okay now. All right, let's ask the let's introduce the once again. Right, Easy Lighter. How are you today?
I'm great.
Okay. Could you hold that microphone for you? Yeah,
sure.
so we can pick up that a bit.
Okay.
All right, there you go.
I'm great. Morphicon's been a blast. Meeting all the fans.
Right.
Buying from you. I mean, I should be buying from you wholesale. I mean, this is what it's like to have someone who takes all my money. This is supposed to be what it's like to have a wife.
I feel so bad.
hey.
No.
If it makes you feel any better, a lot of it I end up using on Toku time.
Yeah, there you go.
My first purchase, I believe, was the Leon Laser from Go Sager.
Leon Laser.
Yeah, that was, I believe, one of the first things I got from you. Or was the changer for Gosei Night. But I did use that in the reviews, and I owe a lot to you for helping me.
Oh no.
Show off the toys in the reviews and help me review all these Toku shows.
Thank you.
I mean, we had an interview last year.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yes, we did that.
Where we talked about Tokusatsu and everything.
Yes.
And I plug you. I plug in my show. As for those, probably some of my fans in chat, I wore the CSTOYS shirt in Kaku Ranger review. Yeah.
Okay. So the first toy that you purchased was a Leon Laser, which means that was a Goseiju year, and I remember that was 2010.
Or 2011. Around that time.
Okay, something like that. Oh wow.
Yeah, it was around that time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so you've been, when did you start your YouTube live? Not live, but the YouTube videos.
YouTube videos, that was actually back in college. It was around 2007 or 2008.
Oh.
Everyone and their dog on YouTube was doing anime, but I didn't find many people talking about Tokusatsu, so I kind of wanted to...
That's a good one. Interesting.
Yeah, because everyone else does anime.
Yeah. Anime is more popular. I understand that, but how did you get involved with the Tokusatsu?
Tokusatsu, it was well, as a kid, I watched Power Rangers, and I and the other Saban shows, and I liked Godzilla. I liked Ultraman. I was always interested to see how, I asked the eternal 6-year-old question, kind of like in a Calvin and Hobbes comic strip. Why do they keep moving their mouths after they're done talking? Because it's a dub. And I always get interested in that. And then in college, some Japanese students were watching. I believe it was a Zhu Ranger, or it was or Go Ranger. One of them, and I'm thinking that's like Power Ranger. So and this was around the advent of when you could just Google anything. I found it. Started watching fan subs, and the rest is history, pretty much.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you started like a college, and then well, it's been quite a long time now. And well, yes, it's same thing goes with us. It's
Yeah.
we've been in this business like what 10 years, nearly 10 years
Oh,
now.
yeah.
Yeah. So what is that? How do you keep going with your channels and what you do?
Well, I don't make much money off of it. I actually had to move this year to another state. I'm in Texas now.
Oh, okay.
I had to get a job. I'm working at a supermarket.
All right.
I'm a night stalker.
Okay.
I work the graveyard shift so I can make videos in the daytime.
Oh.
But I got a job. I got a place. I'm actually building a new set for my show, and
Oh,
I haven't
nice.
made reviews in a while. But that's just always been. It's just been something I want to do. I think the fans are the biggest thing. I'll keep making videos as long as people want to watch them, because the outpour of fans I got here saying I love your show. It got me through some tough times.
Oh,
Right here,
nice,
it's
nice,
just-
nice.
And if people want to watch me complain about a kid show from Japan, who am I to complain? Because I never lose that. I never get all serious like, oh, this Tokusatsu's so mature, Super Sentai, people die, and Power Rangers is for kids. Now, I had that moment in college where I was a bit of a Sentai purist, and I
All
thought
the
Power
time,
Rangers
all
was
the time.
childish. But I gave Power Rangers a second chance, and I'm glad I did. But I just wanted to bring Tokusatsu to the masses. And I felt like I've kind of done that, because I've introduced a lot of people to Tokusatsu. Now,
Great work.
I'm not blowing my own horn or anything, but just people watch them, and people who weren't even into anime or Toku are now into it, thanks to me, and I feel kind of proud of that.
Yeah, that's very, very nice though. I totally agree with that. That I kind of feel the same way, that many people so easy to just criticize that there's something that you don't know, and looking at me like I'm a early 50s.
He doesn't show.
Yeah, thanks. But every time my friend asks me what I do, and I says, oh, I sell toys. The 50s. It's like that. You're supposed to have that, let's make it like a director of the big company, and maybe you have the few fellow men working for you, and it's some kind of position or earning, how much you earn, something like that. It's very important to that too, but also but people kind of take granted about the toy, and so I feel that it's kind of, it's not a difficult, but I always let it go that when people say, oh, you're selling toys,
Well, people have passion. People are passionate about Toku and toy collecting, and you are too about
right.
You wouldn't sell the toys if you didn't love Toku.
Oh, of course not.
Yeah, and again, it's a genre that I feel. Well, comics are getting more mainstream. Anime is getting more mainstream, and with the insurgence of Shout Factory is making Super Sentai DVDs, and we're getting Ultraman streamed on Crunchyroll. I feel Tokusatsu is finally starting to come to the States a little more.
Exactly. We've seen that many things related to the Tokusatsu right now happening. Well, the Power Ranger movie is coming out the next year,
I'm excited
and
for
from
that.
the Hollywood, that's a very different approach. I mean, another step for the Tokusatsu world.
Yeah, I've always been interested. Do you have the Japanese fans? Do they like collect? Because I imagine it's kind of like Bizarro World over in Japan. Like, we collect all the Sentai. Do they collect Power Rangers? Are they interested in our
that's
toys?
a good question. Okay.
Have you ever seen any like that?
Actually, in Japan, the Super Sentai series is, really treated as a child for heroes, okay? And so when it comes to the Power Rangers, well, people may have heard about the toy, Power Rangers, but they really don't care about this one. So I don't believe that there are too many people collecting the Power Ranger toys, because it's not showing, in Japan, right?
That's true.
But you can watch it in YouTube, yes, but it's only very, very core fun. I've seen that some top toy reviewers doing that the Power Ranger toys on their the videos, but that I don't believe that there are too many of them.
Well, it's funny you say it doesn't show over there. Tokusatsu is not really shown much in America besides what I just said, but we still find ways to watch.
Yeah. I mean, that's something I really admire. That I don't know. I mean, I don't say the American people, but the not like maybe Japanese people are kind of not hesitate, maybe not enough much interest about exploring. You talk about the exploring to the another world or see something else that you don't see it every day in your areas.
Right.
I think that's people like American people. It's you guys are explorers.
We are. We always have been. We probably always will be.
The Japanese people are stuck in the small islands for 3,000 years.
Yeah, it's funny. Hollywood's remaking everything. Eventually, they'll start making tokusatsu because the well will run dry because they're remaking everything nowadays. It's like, what are we going to turn to next? Oh, look at this Japanese show. I'm pretty sure we can crank some movies out of this, and we'll have the Kamen Rider cinematic universe and the Sentai universe. It'll be like the Marvel and DC movies. But it's funny because Sentai is like a dynasty in Japan and Kamen Rider, but people have always been saying the toy sales are dropping. I've seen George's toy sales take a dip, but everyone says, "Oh, Sentai's coming to an end. Sentai's coming to an end." Sentai's been coming to an end since the 80s, apparently. What's your take on that? Because a lot of people say that O-Ranger almost killed the franchise, but what a lot of people don't know is that Jetaman is actually the one that saved Sentai. People say Car Ranger did it, but Jetaman was Torendi, as the joke goes.
Torendi, yes.
How big was Jetaman back then?
Wow.
It must have been. I've reviewed that, and I love it. It's a great show, but I just the amount I hear about how loved it is in Japan. It must have been insane.
Yeah. I really didn't have a chance to really watch that entire the Jetman, but the story was very fashionable stories and very involving the lab stories and everything. And then their mecha, the Megazord was huge.
I'd love to read
still,
that sometime.
Many people looking for that. Those toys and amazing. Fans are there.
They had a cross changer under somewhere that went for a ridiculous price.
Ridiculous price. Yes.
And it's funny because now you sell a cross changer after I've reviewed the show, because once I've reviewed the show I don't need the toy anymore. But that leads me to, you sell used toys now.
Yes, we do.
I bought some, and I'm so proud of that. How did that come about?
Thanks for asking. Used toys is something always we were interested in. Because I've seen that many Japanese people, young families, their children want to have toys, right? But once they have the toys, play it, and then they grow, within 2-3 years later, they don't need the toys. And after that, usually these young couple, just sell them off for the, another extra monies, of course. And so that these used toys are still in the market. And, I always watch that, boy, my customers would love that, because I know some of the used toys, not some of them, most of those used toys are not really used. I would say pre-owned, and then
used is just lack of a better term, easier to market.
And then maybe because of the Japanese toys design and materials and so used very well, and then structured very well too. So very durable, and then last long time. So it's good quality, inexpensive, and why not? We can provide those toys to our people.
I remember you sold me a V-Rex figure. You sold me that last year, I believe.
Yeah.
I still got it. I love that. And if you get any more Time Ranger toys, I'll probably take them off your hands, because Time Ranger is one of my favorites. Or if you happen to come across any good Live Man, Mr. S, it's a Super Live Robo has always been the crown jewel, would be the crown jewel of my collection. If you ever come across a Super Live Robo,
I will remember that.
I won't ask you to hold it for me, but would you try? Because I love Live Man. Live Man has to be my all-time favorite Showa. So yeah, but
yeah, we surely we should try that. Right?
Yeah. Because some of them go for a ridiculous price.
But those those Robos and the Megazords are even in Japan, even in an open one, goes ridiculous price. So it's very hard to get that. So but I don't give up, and so every time I make our hunting trip. Nowadays, every week and every month, we make that, short trips and long trips, and to get that these hunted, used toys. It is fun. It is so much fun to go out and do the toy hunting, because you don't know what's gonna be there, and I really like that, kind of feeling.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, so today is the last day of the Power Mathicons, and so I'm sure that you have collected and purchased some of the toys. Okay, could you show us your toys there? What do you got?
Well, this one I didn't get at Morphicon. This one was actually given to me from a fan. One of my patrons on Patreon gave me this. I might be working this into the show sometime, because I've always had my trusty Quantum Defender. But I've been thinking of trading up for this.
Nice.
I don't know. I may work that into a storyline. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I got the holster from you. Sadly, it doesn't fit, but I'm going to modify it. But that kind of hit my budget really hard. I haven't really spent a lot, but I did get a rearranger figure art. I got Keiichi Wada back there to sign it.
And
if you're my patron on Patreon and you're watching, that's going to be a prize.
Wow, you're a fan. We will be very happy about that.
Yeah, I got a Patreon set up to support my show. I don't make ad revenue off my stuff, because because Patreon is kind of like it's kind of like public broadcasting. You pay to keep them on the air. It's kind of like that. So that's what I do. And this one I'm really proud of. I made this myself.
What is this one here? Here, take a look at this one here.
This is a bandolero of Judenchi.
Yeah.
The Gabba revolver. Basically.
Did you make it by yourself?
Oh yeah, it was one of my dad's ammo belts, because we're from the South. We're rednecks. We collect guns.
Okay. But it looks good.
But I just took one of these, and I thought, well, the Judenchis are practically shotgun shells in the show. So I just modified that, and I strung it up like this. I got a lot of them.
Nice.
And I something of my own design.
Yeah.
Just something I want to do, and I might incorporate this into the show too.
I think there are many Judench fans out there, and then depending on the size, but the Japanese size looks perfectly fit here.
I know. It's also a good way to collect them without having to stack them up or anything. But I hang this up. I'm always ready to put this on for a convention. But I would love to. I'd love to work this into the show somehow. I'm actually planning. I might actually. Shout Factory might take forever to get to Kyoryuger, so I might have to settle for Fan's House. But if you would like a Kyoryuger review on Toku Time, give me a 5, yeah.
We should do.
I actually talked to Yoshi Sadarso and see if he'd be interested in a cameo. He said maybe.
Okay.
Maybe.
We never know.
But don't quote me on that. But I love Kyoryuger. I love the guns, and I'm practically, since I'm so southern, I practically kind of started my own Toku NRA with all the guns I collect. It's always because the right to keep and bear dinosaur-shaped arms shall not be infringed upon. Second Amendment gun rights. But it's like I got so much of a toy gun collection. It is kind of like
Yeah, I know. I noticed that you always have a gun.
I'm always like one of those paranoid right-wing gun owners, like Burt Gummer from Tremors. I'm kind of like that guy. I'm kind of like that, but I'm not going to force my beliefs on you. It's all in fun.
It's okay.
It's like shoot the monsters first, ask questions later, kind of that thing. That's kind of my persona on the show.
I like to just just warn you that carrying the gun in California, is it allowed?
Well, toy guns maybe, but real ones,
No.
I would never do that.
No,
I
no.
always practice gun safety. Real guns are not
Yeah,
toys.
no,
Don't
no.
play with them.
Yeah.
I've fired guns before. They're not toys.
Something that I worry about. No, it's not worry about, but
Worry about.
this is a Japanese, toy, and it's not, that looks like it certainly, almost certainly, that tells that this is a toy, but. Since that American toy rules says that for the guns you're supposed to put the orange cap or something, right?
I hate that. I hate that they do that. American toys always get the short end of the stick.
Well, that's a rule, right?
It is, but it kind of if you're a toy collector, it kind of ruins the articulation.
Yeah.
I think. I know it's a rule. I know gun safety is a big thing in the United States, and they have to do that. But there should be a way to, remove that, or put something over that. Because I know a lot of toy collectors who modify those American ones to make them look more like the Toku version.
Right.
It's kind of like that, but yeah. And it's funny because the Giga Gabba revolver actually is painted in red, white, and blue.
Oh yeah.
USA. And it's funny because he plays it like a rock guitar. It's like that's another thing I'm curious with. Star Ninja. He's a critique on Americans, isn't he? The selfies and everything.
Oh, I don't know about that.
I noticed that because I did a video about him on Patreon. I'm thinking, is Star Ninja from Ninja? Is he kind of a critique on Americans? Not that I'm offended or anything, but he takes selfies. It's all about cowboys and burgers,
hamburgers,
and everything. I liked him. I liked him. It's like, but I just thought the whole selfie thing. Like, did we start that? I don't know. Did we start that? But I'm glad it's made its way over to Japan.
Yeah.
The Kenji's awesome. But it's just something that's always bugged me.
I noticed that many people are asking for the hamburgers. Here at the toy store. Toy store, people ask for a hamburger. What's going on with that? People say, Mr. S, do you have the hamburgers things? I'm sorry, we don't sell the hamburgers. Okay, we are a toy shop. Okay, so, I totally get it, but it makes the joke of that. Okay, all the time.
It's funny because we got a burger morpher, we had an iPhone morpher in Tokuger, and now in Jyoger we have a flashlight.
Yeah.
Sentai always finds new ways to make morphers out of anything.
That's true.
Surprised me. I love that ingenuity because it's something you would never think to make into a morpher.
Right. You never expect that a hamburger will be a camera.
I still can't get over that.
No. It's almost like a nightmare. It's
amazing.
You wake up in the morning and then suddenly your hamburger is a camera.
It's insane.
I like that. It's Japanese people are famous for the creating so many weird things, and that's like you said that those are the creativity that they have. Yes.
I mean, I applaud Japan. I applaud all of Japan, all of the Japanese for. Well, look at what we did with Power Rangers. We're basically taking that idea and making and Americanizing it because we steal from the best, basically. Because I'll admit it, because call me a weeaboo if you want, but Japan rules.
Both of the both countries, it's just different side, different cultures, but combining it is that really makes that things going, and not just only the both countries, but make that quite a big influences around the world. And I believe that this is not just only the toy business, but the economically, we both countries are very important for the just keep that our world peaceful, and to make that more better prices. And I think that that's very important, that both countries we will work together with a friendship.
I agree, and it's a funny thing because it's kind of an amalgamation, like you said, East and West coming together, because people over here in America love ninjas and samurai, and they're infatuated with swordplay and martial arts. And over there, it's all westerns and cowboys and baseball.
Baseball is a big thing.
I love that. I hear soccer's huge too in Japan. We've actually, it's funny because some buddies and I were talking about how wrestling has become huge. We've gotten one big guy from Japan, Shinsuke Nakamura.
Okay.
Oh, he is amazing in the ring. And it's funny because we make the comparison, pro wrestling and tokusatsu are kind of the same thing if you think about it. Rivalries, awesome fights, reuse storylines, trying to sell merchandise.
So it's the same thing. I never thought about it.
It's one and the same.
No wonder the Bandai started to releasing the SH figures, the wrestlers.
Exactly. And Garo had that crossover with Tanahashi, where he was in Garo. I thought that was amazing.
Wow, I didn't realize this.
It's
my goodness, right?
It's just a revelation me and my buddies had while we were watching wrestling one night. It's like because we have our Skype calls and we always go to we watch Toonami on Saturday nights, the anime block, and we always go to your store to shop while the boring shows are on. We watch the good stuff, then we go to your site and we always cruise for deals, stuff we want to buy, or we just see stuff like, ow, my wallet, if only I had the money. So that's what we do.
That's very interesting. Just cannot wait that more new things will come out for the new Rangers, and I know that new Ninja Steel is coming out, and the next year the movie for the Power Rangers. I believe that it's going to be a continuous like that, and I don't think Super Sentai or Power Ranger will stop that. No, they will continue to create. Just bring their creativities into the market. I'm very much, optimistic about this one, and just looking for the good thing. So.
Yeah, because I see you still go to the movies with your family. I see you tweet about that. I wanted to ask, weren't you in one of the Kamen Rider movies? Didn't you have a cameo in one? Well, not a cameo, but you were in one of the crowds. As I heard a rumor that you were in one. Was that true?
I remember the people were asking about it.
I've heard about this for the longest time, and I wanted to ask you, is that true?
No, it's not true. I wish. Okay.
True story. One of my fans, when I reviewed O's Den-O Let's Go Kamen Riders, like, Mr. S is in that, right? I'm like, I didn't see him.
I didn't see him. I don't think so. Okay. Let me. People are watching this. I have to say this. I have to confess, but I never, did that appear in a movie for the Kamen Riders or anything like that.
How did that rumor get started?
I don't know. I mean, I guess some people, I don't know. I mean, maybe because of the Japanese face, someone there, maybe similar face, I guess.
I guess. I guess, but
that's a funny thing. So.
Yeah, it's amazing how rumors like that get started.
Yeah. That's kind of fun.
It's like the rumor that everyone says I hate Kamen Rider Decade. I don't hate it. I just have problems with it. I don't want to like kill it with fire or something. It's just people go around thinking I'm a decade hater. It's just like, I'm a critic. I find flaws with things. That's what I do, but I don't hate it. And I collect DN's toys, so I like part of it. So but that's it. But
All right.
But maybe one day you will get to cameo.
I don't know about that one.
You never know.
You never know. All right. So today, Easy Rider, thank you very much for being together with us, and I hope that you will enjoy that the rest of the time at the Paramaticon. And then it's really keep just doing that, and I really appreciate that you just not just promoting the tokusatsu, but you are just doing whatever you love it. But that's at the it's really you're naturally doing that, bringing that our culture to spreading the world, and I really appreciate that what you do.
I have a passion for it, and people say that I'm passionate when I talk about it, and I am. I mean, I am. I love talking about Toku, and I'll keep going. I'll keep going to conventions like this, and I'll keep talking about it as long as I can. And I I hope it's sad that I'm not going to be able to see you again for a while. I'm kind of sad.
Yeah, it's kind of sad.
I'm trying to get Mr. S to Ranger Stop one year, folks. Get him to make 2 trips to the United States in a year, but it's in Florida.
Yeah, that's kind of far away, isn't it?
Yeah, I would make an old joke because Florida's full of retirees, but I won't do that. But we'd love to have you Ranger Stop one year.
We'll see about that. Okay,
Yeah.
so
Get with them. Get with those guys.
Yeah. All right.
But,
So
yeah.
thank you very much again, and then shaking
Great
your hands.
talking to you.
Yes, and then enjoy the rest of the hours of the Power Morphicons.
Will
and
do.
then, I'll see you around the
All right.
Okay.
I'm Easy Rider, reminding you that the fan sub will never die.
All
Later.
right. See you later. Thank you very much. All right, so we got the Easy Rider, and then thank you. We really appreciate having it here. All right, so our live stream will continue after this. Also, don't go away, and we'll have the Shikuren Shinobis coming after this. And so, let's take a break, and I'll come back for that. All right, thank you. I'll talk to you later.